Hey everybody, it's Wild, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. Today, I don't know what we're doing, but we might fight another boss in the Warrens later. Obviously, it's not there right now. We have to get it, I think, up to level 3, but it only has the veteran long missions, which I'm probably not ready for yet, so I'll probably put that on hold. Might just go on the item, or if there's like a special town event. Super long mission. We've never done one of those. There's super long mission on easy, but you know. We could do another apprentice mission and get our last few guys leveled up. Oh, maybe we don't do that yet. Because one of our dudes is Dudley, right? But if we could run Derville, Dudley, Red Slaps, and Valance, then we'd have everybody else at the height. So let's plan on doing one of the longer missions for an item that's good. So start looking at here this one gives portraits. I don't know what I need more. If I need portraits or more, I feel like we should start upgrading the blacksmith. So for that we need deeds. We have enough. Ruin has come to our stream. Oh no. Don't say that. Don't say that, that just makes me think stream's gonna crash. You're gonna jinx it. Welcome back, Red Slaps. How you doing? This we do need portraits for, to increase the weapons. So, I could trade for some things, but this immediately is better, just for the portraits. I want to do the Warrens boss, but there is no Warrens boss, so my plan today, now that I'm taking stock of things, is to wait until Dudley is out of the, like, sanitarium, and do one final run of a lower level, probably like a long lower level run, to get, Derville, Red Slacks, Valance, and Dudley up to level 3. So we'll have a full stock of characters that are at the veteran level. That's the plan, at least. So now I'm just deciding which one I want to do. I could go for one of the Warrens, I guess, if we're gonna go for a hard quest anyways, that's long. But the Ruins is the easiest place, I'm more interested in starting here. This is Vestal only. We don't even have, oh yeah, we have Vestal. I was thinking Ansberg. 25% healing skills, but less max HP. That's not great. Because we have the Holy Orders, which are better. And Plague Doctor. Accuracy with melee, lead skill chance, and 20% melee damage. So this is stabby stab, lots of damage. Not the worst in it. Highwayman only, but rare. Sharpening Sheath. Melee skill crit chance and 40% skill, 40% bleed skill chance. I don't remember Highwayman doing a lot of bleed. Nothing I use. Open Vein is the only skill. Not to say we couldn't use it. I feel like I should probably lock in Eagle Eye. That's really good for, like, pistol shot. Or, sorry, point blank shot. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should lock in Eagle Eye at some point. What y'all think? Do we go for the Wheeled Long Quest? The Warrens is what we need leveled up more than anything. I just don't want to die, and I haven't done very many, like, hard missions anyways, the veteran missions. I guess we'll never know unless we try, though. Let's see what kind of items we could get. So, Moon Cloak, plus 15% protection if torch is below 26, not looking good. Plus 10 dodge if torch is below 26, not looking good. Plus 10 stress, not looking good. That might be that sounds awful. I guess if you're playing in shadows, it's okay, but everywhere else, it's pretty rough. Unholy Slayer's Ring, plus 25% damage versus Unholy, minus 8 dodge. Huh? Huh? I guess you could put that on a Crusader if you're taking him into the ruins, but like what? Sun Cloak, plus 5 protection. Oh, so it's like the opposite. Is plus 15 plus 10. This is plus 5 plus 10. Okay. Low light trinkets are useful for money runs in Ark or for expedition. Kill the Shambler. Should I? What does low light have to do with the Shambler? Do I want to know that? It's technically, I don't. That doesn't make any. Maybe the Shambler shows up more if you're in the darkness. I don't know. I've only fought it once. Shambler drops torch to 0 and can't be raised during his fight. Oh, weird. I never noticed that because the background gets all weird. Background gets all weird in blue and purple, so I guess I never noticed that my torch went out. That's pretty interesting. Okay, that makes sense. Well, we're not trying to fight the Shambler right now, so I don't even know what team I would want to fight the Shambler with for the first time, you know? Because I'm assuming he scales up, right? The Shambler does. So if you fight Shambler in, like, an apprentice level dungeon, it's going to be different than if you fight him in, like, veteran, I think. The hallways, small chance of being a Shambler if you're in pitch black, or spawning a Shambler. Yeah, interesting. That's interesting. So you could just be walking and then just Shambler just hits your team. That's awesome. Yeah, okay, that kind of makes me a little bit panicky if I ever run out of torch. Well, I could see doing the cloak, the sun cloak. It gives them, you get more stress for it, but you could give somebody the sun cloak that has the book, right? Give some busts, which isn't the best, but we do need more time in the woods. So this is a veteran level thing, so we will send in a veteran team. So we're gonna sort first of all by level, and we'll see what people are good in. You have Warren's Explorer, 10% scout chance in Warren's. Okay, definitely potential to take Reynald on this. Brett. I think we can probably get, sorry, my brain went to something. I think we could probably get to level 4 without going outside veteran difficulty, like on a character where they're like, I'm not gonna go on veteran quests anymore. So hopefully, even if we hit level 4 with some of these guys, they'll still be available for boss fights. Brett, Cove only, Ruins, Warren's Explorer, okay. So maybe we bring Papon with us? Ooh, I like Early Riser. Veterans, except level 3 and 4. Okay, so yeah, it's every 2 levels. At least that fits what we've seen. I have my Fitbit charging. My wrist feels so weird on my mouse pad without it. So you do have the Warrens. Man, you've got some really good stuff. I feel like there's so many cool traits I want to lock in on my heroes. Where is Dismas? We have Warren's Adventure, so less stress in Warren's. Okay. We could bring Dismas. I'm actually thinking we do Reynald and Dismas. We haven't done that in forever. And it could work if we have Reynald in position 3, and we can have him use Holy Lance and essentially dance with Dismas. Oh, well, he wants to go to position 1, right? So you can use point blank shot. So we need somebody else in the front. Like, permanently in the front. I don't know if that'll work that well. Because if you shuffle in front of him, you're slow though. Your speed is 1. So you're like never gonna go before him. So you could shift with whoever's here. So I keep on doing that. So you could shift with whoever's here and end up in this spot to point blank shot. And then you would be here. So somebody else would have to dance and be able to shift your position back. So somebody else would have to. I don't know, maybe that's a bad idea. I do kind of want to bring Dismas, though. He's at level 3, and he hasn't had as much time to shine as I would like. And we really need to get Manelli out in the field, too. Really, we really do. Let's go through her skills, because I haven't really used her. She needs, like, weapon upgrades and everything. So the pick to the face, armor piercing. Always really good. She can use it in positions 1, 2, and 3. Lunge forward 2. Oh, interesting. More damage versus blighted enemies. We're not going to be able to blight most enemies in the Warrens super easily, because a lot of them have her. We might ditch this skill. Flashing daggers. Accuracy 90, damage mod minus 33%. It hits targets 2 and 3, that's why. It debuffs target, giving him minus 20% bleed resistance. Not the worst. Shadow Fade back 2. This one is what pairs really well with, yeah, the lunge, which is you going forward. Gives stealth. You get plus 80% damage and plus 4% crit and plus 10 dodge. Ow. Assuming that's only for 1 turn, but that's huge. So you Shadow Fade and then you go for a huge lunge. Throw Dagger, 25 damage versus Mark, plus 20 plate. You get a little bit of accuracy. Okay, so you could be good with a Marked. We could bring Audrey. We wouldn't have a healer. Breath. Wait, do you have a mark? You don't have a mark. Poison darts. Accuracy 95, damage mod minus 60, crit 7.5. That's pretty good. Crit mod is 7.5. What? Blight 100% base. Okay, so you could blight enemies yourself, and then you can deal extra damage to blighted foes. And if they're marked, they take even more. So if you could blight and mark somebody at the same time, and then you would use throw daggers, so you could just kind of sit back and just poison dart, throw dagger, poison dart there. Maybe this isn't the best place for you. Maybe this is not the best mission for you, since blight isn't going to be a thing. Toxin Trickery. Self Cure Blight and Bleed. Buff Self 9 dodge, 2 speed. So you do have the ability to make an enemy take bleed resistance with flashing daggers. The weird thing is you don't have any skills that do bleed. Whereas like this one does more damage versus blight, and this does more damage versus blight, and then you've got a skill that can put blight on an enemy. Yeah, she's just not ideal in this map, so I guess maybe we don't bring Manelli. We need to put her in a Mark team with Audrey. Well, yeah, Dismiss is still gonna be good. We just need somebody else to frontline that can shift with him. Man at Arms is like the only one that I can think of that can... Or using the point blank thing. Which is Derville, who's level 2, and he's gonna go in our next run. So, like, maybe the strat of Duelist Advance isn't gonna work super well in this next run. I have to accept that, because there's not much else that can shift forward, and he can take the front line, like, with, and then could change positions, like, that I can see. Move you forward 1. Yeah, but it hurts your damage and speed. Nobody else has a consistent move. That strat only kind of works with mana, yes. Okay. Technically, I think it can also work if you're just constantly doing slam, right? Damage mod is minus 25% though, so you'd rather raid. It's more to reposition yourself. I mean, it knocks the enemy back too as well. So sometimes that could be useful to just get a strong enemy back, but other than that... Alright, so we're gonna change your abilities. You're not gonna be dancing. We could keep point blank shot on. Maybe we do go open vein. Cracking shot could be good. That's better for bosses, I'd say, though. More damage versus Mark, depending upon what we bring with them, we might be able to do. I just thought of something. That, like I said, we probably shouldn't do that here. This area, and I want to save Audrey for doing marked stuff, and then maybe put Manelli in, like, in a different... where enemies can actually be bladed easier. Alright, so who are we putting in? Gillian? as like a front. Rancor as our strat, our heal. And one other. I didn't see if these guys have good Warren stuff. They're better for Coke. Got Jack. Here you are. Hove. Warren's chance for vengeance. He has Photomania, and I think I need to lock that in. How many other bad things do you have, though? Not great. Stress in runes. Damage is bad if below 8%. That's not terrible. Yikes. Might just have to bring it. Like, Photomania is really good, but everything else is so bad that I feel like I kind of just need to wait it out. Everything's locked in. Oh man, so it's more money to get rid of. I guess we just take it as you're just all of them. But he's good in Warrens. He's really good in Warrens. He's got the +10 and +5, so +15. I'm sure it's not additive, but essentially +15. Okay, so and you've got the Warren's Adventurer, so you're less stress. Got Warren's Tactician, so you've got more damage. And then one more person we're bringing along. Somebody who could Mission 3. We could bring Papon. Explorer, perfect. Team set. Alright, starting with Gillian. I think we put on the anti-dodge ring. Probably Life Crystal. My favorite combination on Crusader. For Dismas, forgot about this thing. +15? How much is this? +20, so this also gives a lot of HP bonus. Like an insane chunk of damage. Or of HP and damage if you're about to die. I think that's a good idea for you to have. You be able to do insane damage. What that you up with? Wicked Slice, Open Vein, Pistol Shot, or for hitting some of the guys can't hit position. And then Tracking Shot. And if I'm to give you one other item, I think we give that one to Papon. He likes dodging. Could give you more speed. Bring you to 9. You could get pushed out of position though. That's the thing without having the Duelist Advanced, is if you get pushed out of position, what are you gonna do? Maybe this is better, actually. I have Holy Lance on you just in case you get pushed out. Always. Could go Speedstone, something simple. Okay, we'll give you this. Maybe you get moved around a little bit, but you don't really care because you can just buff. Protection Stone? We could put Protection Stone on Gillian instead and then give you the link. Make you super bulky, even as Highwayman. Yeah, that's minus blight resist. That's the only reason I don't want to do. Minus disease resist, but you have blight resist here. A lot of blighting. Yes, we're definitely taking the evasive incense. Plus 8 dodge is a lot. And then Gana's head. You could take a Book of Sanity. And then if this becomes too much, you could trade him for the book. Okay, I think this is good. Accuracy 5%, that's not insane. I think this is what we go with, guys. Provisions. What is the thing we're doing? 100% of room access. And take maybe 2 shovels. Don't need too many in the seam. Anti-venom, 4 bandages than I think we need because Ventress with us. 2 keys, and I think we're good. And to collect diseases, maybe. Oh, I didn't check camping skills. Oh, you need. Oh, wait, I messed up. We have to back up. You have Dismass's skills that we have equipped aren't upgraded. Yeah, I'll do this one. Everyone has good armor though, right? 2, 2, 2, 2. Camping skills. The protection against stuff. Oh, you do too. And minus 20% surprise for 4 battles, and we have plus 20%. Oh. Oh, I guess we do that one. And it's sense. Me. That could help with your stress, and that might work. There's some of these other buffs. Self only, plus 10 dodge, plus 2 speed, plus 20 damage and melee skills, plus 10 accuracy melee. Or minus 25 stress, all companions, 75% chance to lose 20, 25% chance to gain some. Maybe I should get one of those. I don't know what else I'd use sometimes in... Just do something like minus 15 stress. This is pretty cool, though. But... I just disconnected. And we're not doing anything in 10. I don't know. The odds are in your favor with this, but I'm not a huge fan of it. It costs 4. But 25% stress less on yourself and that all companions have a chance to lose 20 is insane. Guess I'll take it. think this has to be me that it went down because no internet. It doesn't say that, but I got the dinosaur on the page. Gosh, it's so annoying. I do have to call Comcast or something. Dinosaur, the running T-Rex. There's sounds to this? Or are there being sounds? Internet, come back. I'm trying to stream. I'm trying to do something here, okay? Okay, it's loaded. Such is life sometimes. Stuck playing the dinosaur game while I'm trying to stream this dungeon because my net went down. Guys, I'm such a winner at this game. What if it doesn't come back? I just have to end stream here. I can only stream till 5:15 anyways. Doesn't this one work differently than on, like you can duck or something? Trying to reconnect. Well... Alright, well let me get my phone in. I don't know, net is down. Huh? Oh, it's reconnected? Oh, it's reconnected. So sad when my... down again. I was like, we are back, and then it just died again. Oh man, that was awful. I can't tell what time in this stream this happened. When I stitch things together, that's gonna be annoying. Okay. I think we're okay. Okay, my message actually went through. Oh. Last time I gave an error. Well, I did 2 messages. One, I was like, we are so back! And then I typed something else after, and it didn't go through. That's how I knew it was, like, wrong. Okay. Oh my gosh. I've watched other streamers. I've never seen anyone struggle like I have with this kind of stuff. It's so frustrating because it's so out of my control. Helplessness. Oh. This is what I'm thinking we go in with. I think 20 food is enough. It should be. Still good. My bit rate's low. My bit rate's in the gutter. Alright. It's just... You know, I really do try to make this a good experience. Because, like, I'm having fun playing the game. The whole point of streaming it is to be able to share it. And the experience should be smooth and frictionless and fun, and then my internet dies. Alright, I'm gonna embark. Hopefully things stable out. People can reconnect.
They breed quickly down there in the dark. But perhaps we can slay them even faster.
Alright, we got a scouting when we first got into the dungeon. Am I winning? Well, I actually just literally started this dungeon. We just got in here. And I just got back from an internet crash. So, yeah, stream restarted, unfortunately. Been having so many issues with it. I just started winning. That is a good way to think about it. So there's no room battles in here. So I guess we just move forward. Let's see how this team performs. Okay, well that's a good start. Dodging right off the bat. Right, everyone's buffed. Wait, what did that debuff us for? So this in the normal difficulty doesn't debuff, but on veteran it minus 15 or sorry, plus 15% stress for 3 rounds. Interesting. On top of the bleed. I could hit position 3 with Wicked Slice. You know I can't. I hit position... Only hit position 2. Had a better choice, though? I think so. I think we want to get rid of the vomit guy. We can. 1 or 2 turns will do that. We're gonna have to start healing, though. I think we go for stun here. 55% stun resistance. Hit 5, which isn't great. It could be worse. 5's not terrible. I'm not gonna cry about 5, okay? And we can shot the guy out. Missed! I missed my attack. Debuffed again. So it reduces our dodge, too. Able to kill, but it's not guaranteed to. I could grapple him. Did it. Keeps our speed up if I do this. I think that's a good choice because the one that's stunned gets his turn now.
And improvement.
Or, I guess after he'll get his turn. Right? And then he'll just be stunned. And then it'll go to the next round and we'll probably go first because our speed is so much higher. That's stress relief. So you're at 8, 17. Just at 20. Remove that.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Maybe we should have played safe and gone for a heal with Ventress.
Death waits
This is
for the
turning out
slightest
really bad.
lapse in concentration.
But we gotta get a kill. The end of the round.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Pick 7.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
I probably made some mistakes there.
Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
2 for 2. Ended you up. Staining. It was just a hallway.
Finding the
That
stuff
was
is only the
tough.
first test. Now it must be carried home.
It was honestly really tough. We have to complete 100% of room battles, so if we get in here and it doesn't scout, we have to go to this other room. Place. We don't know if these rooms have battles without a scouting. Oh, cool. The spirits command me to do this. I must touch it. Gambler. In town will only... Oh my gosh. I'll get rid of that.
Mind that such missteps are the exception, and
What am I
not
at?
the rule.
23 stress from that. Yikes. 27 light. Got a scouting. Okay, so this is a battle room. Battle with treasure. So we did have to go down here anyways. We didn't time or anything. Finally, I get my hands on an authentic Eldritch sample. Snag! Got fear of beasts. A 60, 90, 80. Successfully disarmed. And you are the most stressed out, too. All you have to do to not be stressed out is disarm the traps instead of walking into them. That's it. Okay, we got our surprise round. What is this? Stealth. Monsters with stealth have a shadowy appearance and cannot be hit by direct attacks, but are vulnerable to area of effect attacks. Additionally, some hero skills, such as the Shield Breakers Exposed. I don't have Shield Breakers, remember? Shield Breakers Exposed can hit them while in stealth. These skills have the additional benefit of de-stealthing monsters. So this one's stealth right? Honestly, they should have just made it... They should have lowered the opacity on them instead of making them with this weird blue color. So I'm going to forget about that at some point. They should have just lowered the opacity. We take a shot at this guy. Okay, that's about half his HP. Good start. Good first round start. The only thing I could do is hit this guy in the front. I don't know what his other do. It looks like he's got a ability. My drums are new. They all dodged it. I mean, it's got low accuracy.
Ringing ears.
Oh my
vision.
gosh. 14.
The end approaches.
And I got debuffed. Disease resist, bleed resistant. Damage is minus 15 on that. Damage on that. Wicked Slice.
Press this advantage.
Get him
Give
out of
them no
here.
quarter.
Although the stealth guy is way more... Like, how long does he stay stealth for? I'd be hit by attacks only targeting this slot, so I could hit both of them with this. We need to heal, though.
Soothed.
Huge.
Sedated.
Huge. We don't always get that lucky. I'm not expecting to always get that lucky. B for 3, I'm gonna have to use bandage on it. I don't remember these enemies doing so much bleed. I don't think they do in the normal version of the quest. I think they only do because we're in, like, the advanced version. Oh, I forgot to use the bandage, and I said I was going to. Okay, he's the only one who's missing HP. We can just heal him. So this can roll for 8 to 16. 6 to 12 with some bleed. Yep, so we do this one. Hitting 8 to 16, it could almost be a kill, but not. For max roll. It'd be nice to get like 6 plus here. Works. Okay, it did hit stress of 12. And debuffed for minus healing received. I haven't spent too much time in Veteran, but I feel like there's a lot more parts moving in this one compared to like the wield that we did, you know? So that one attack is able to put stress on you and do 1 damage and reduce your dodge and reduce your healing. You're trying to keep track of all this stuff because the other debuff that the other guy put on Dismass reduced disease resist and reduced bleed resist. So I'm like trying to keep track of what skills enemies have, what debuffs like my characters have, what our buff levels are at. We only have like our speed buff for like a few more rounds. It's just kind of confusing to keep track of it all, you know. I think we should go for like set up for finale. Your stress is actually kind of bad.
How quickly the tide turns.
Maybe that one should be the one that I target anything next time. The Swine Gorer. Took 6 stress, which isn't as bad.
Their formation
I
is
guess we'll
broken.
get the Gorer next.
Maintain the offensive.
Okay. Just anything that's not in single digits would be nice, but we'll see. Okay, that works. Got rid of bleed. I'm gonna heal. Also got rid of some stress. Where it hurts. Hit for 5, so close to half.
Decimated.
Crit for 33 with finale. Yeah, this is tough. Are you kidding? Fine, fine. Tough.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Yeah, that was tough. Let's eat some stuff. Medicinal herbs, food, and jade. Yeah, this is no joke at all. Valkyrio? Oh, it's one I already took. I think it had the skin on it. What the hell is that? Corpse Eater? I saw the thing on the battle sign on it. Right. I'll ballot up. We don't know what skills this thing has. Kill this thing in the back first. I know how dangerous that thing can be in a long fight. Stunning strike. 70% resist, but we got it. Drums of Doom. 2-2-2-2-2. Some stress, but nothing too crazy. Dodged. Mercia. It's mainly for the accuracy.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
2-2-2-2-2-3. Yeah, then we gotta kill that guy at all costs. Gosh, it's still standing. Pinnacle Devour for 10 damage. Busted. Good. We just focus on this one. I need to keep myself up to keep everyone else up. Not the best. It's all buffed up for speed and everything. It doesn't have any resistance to stun. Just did it. Again on Ventress. He's gonna die. Stun. Healed for 10.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
We don't need the move charm. Do need deeds. Can't stack any more torches. I could put the deeds in place of the jade. I know it's a decent chunk of gold, but I think it's a better choice. I forget how much these can be sold for, though. I'll leave it. Where do I rest at? We've really only done 3 rooms, and my team's looking pretty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rooms left. We have double the number of rooms we've been through. Oh, I didn't see the secret room. I didn't see we had a secret door. We're not gonna go there now, obviously. So I have a couple options, right? I don't have a ton of food extra, but I could eat some food here and then move down into this room or this room and go for a camp. Or I could camp now, buff ourselves for the next 3-4 battles, hope that we don't have too many more. I feel like we should at least go down to this room, but that does mean we have one more battle in the way. It's just crazy how many battles we've already had. We've had, what, like 3 or 4? And we've only gone to 2 rooms. Technically 3, I guess. And if I eat now, on like Ventress. I don't know, maybe we just keep going.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers. As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
11 HP is just not very good, but all we have to do is survive this combat encounter. I can rest in the next room. A surprise round. Wicked Slice for 10. Blanket Fire from Stealth. I thought when you attacked from stealth, you got unstealth. It must work differently for enemies. Okay, that's fine for now.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Debuffed. Minus dodge. He's gone. A22.
The blood quickens.
We've got 18. 0 blanket fire. Okay, 8. Just heal. De-stress a
The
little
way
bit.
is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Impressive.
Nice.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Something. I also realized I don't think this next room is scouted. It could be calm. And if it is, we probably don't. I don't think this last room was scouted. I don't know what to do. This has been such a hard run. I probably wasn't ready for this. Get rid of the shovel. Either that or the one bandage. And we might get bled again. Like, there's been a lot more bleed here. The citrine. I think this was scouted. I think this actually was scouted, because this one over here was. So I'm sure that the circle that encompassed all of them, so this would have showed if it was a combat room, and it's not. Right.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
Okay, so we set up this. My ear to the room, and shall surprise us. Hood clear 15. We're not doing too bad on stress. Could use a heal. I could bandage. You could definitely use a mage. Heal. Turn back time? Why do you have a skill that's called that? Oh, that's interesting. If we use Mockery, all companions minus 20, and then one gains 10. But minus 20 would put us 0.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
With the last of the wine. We could clean guns. Unparalleled finesse, more dodge, more speed, melee skills, damage, and accuracy. I think maybe we do that. Blade will art of these atrocities. And then I guess we could Mockery. We're all so low though, it's not worth it. Bandage again. How much HP you got? 38 out of 48. 28. We'll bandage. Anatomy is hardly my specialty. Alright. Ready for the battle? Yeah, this place is horrific. And so I'm at ease. Visions run low. Yeah, we're low on.
The light, the promise of safety.
Low on food for sure. Oh, we got a scouting. Huge. Battle room with treasure. Okay, so we got Curio, Trap. Yeah, I don't think so.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Get rid of the medicinal herbs. Chances we need them. Wow, you have 90% trap disarm now? Good grief.
The match is
ready?
struck. A blazing star is born.
Go. We're all prepared. We're almost all full HP. Okay, so my thought process on this is a little different. This guy's the most dangerous. We can't hit him right. We can't hit anything but the front with Gillian. And he's one of our main damage dealers. So these little piggies in the back remain pretty safe. Unless we have Ventress spam the ever-living crap out of Abyssal Artillery, but then he can't heal. So what's been happening is because Gillian can't hit the back line, we only have like one DPS primarily attacking the back. So I think we play this a little bit differently, and we actually go for Mr. Piggy right here. We could go for Open Vein. He's got 40% bleed resistance, or we just go for raw damage, and we just try to kill him first. Just focus their front line, kill their front line as fast as we can possibly can. And I think that's going to be better long run with our team calm. Or in 6, that's strong. Like, next turn he should die to one of the two. Ace. All in chains is a new skill, right? Okay, it was a stun. That makes sense. We're still not faster than them, even with the buff from Papon. Okay, we got him. The stream is alive. After the second crash, I went off to do stuff. I don't blame you, man. It's too hard to keep having to like go back to your PC and reset things. I'm sure. But yeah, that was my net. I hard crashed and was off for like, I don't know, 5 minutes. It was so annoying. And I only have until like 5:10 today to play. So that made it even worse. This has been a really hard run, by the way. We did just get done camping a little bit ago, but this has been one of the most intense runs that hasn't been like boss oriented ever. I should probably heal. I look fine. Well, we just got done camping. We just got done camping in this quest, and I still have, I think, 5 more rooms, 5 or 6. Yes, this is the, and I got a notification from the game. It was like, do you want to know how this works? And I was like, I guess so. And then it explained how stealth enemies attack me and make me suffer. Let's kill this guy. It's high accuracy, right? Accuracy 90, accuracy 90, accuracy 100. Just gotta make sure we get some kills. But yeah, the stealth mechanic's kind of weird because the enemies get like more than one attack stealth. You don't really get. I think we just sustain here. It will de-stress you next round. This next turn. Wait, that guy can hit from the back with his hook? How? Doesn't even make any sense. It's a long hook. It doesn't look that long. Eradicated. How come the guy didn't say that? Did he didn't get a crit? Darn it. Oh my gosh, leave Gillian alone! Oh, I forgot that we have the corpse clear skill in the pole. The pole also gets rid of corpses. I kind of forgot about that. One more hit should kill that guy. Oh, Papon, you didn't dodge it. Dodge? What do you mean dodge?
Obliterated.
I was wondering why you weren't using that. I was trusting
Seize
you.
this
Oh,
momentum.
wow, we got a lot of stuff.
Push on to the task's end.
Holy water. I think we can actually just ditch holy water. We got another dodge. We have plenty of dodge stones. And we have this one as well, the scouting whistle, too. And we're right next to a treasure chest. So... I don't remember if you when you sell items, if they sell more than 750 or like 500. Because if these sell... I'm assuming they don't. But I guess we could just leave them. Well, let's get rid of the holy water. Probably don't need that. Take the dog whistle. Depends upon the rarity. Yeah, these are both common items. So I'm assuming they are not for much. think we just leave these here. We definitely can't open this until later. I just hit M for map. So we have to complete 100% of room battles. So with this not finishing the mission, it means that there's another room somewhere else that has a battle in it. At least one. Which, pretty brutal. Right now. Oh
The
my
twisted
gosh.
faces of the damned.
Oh my gosh, this
I'll
run has
die
been
and
so
cloaked in
tough.
malice.
This has been like one of the hardest runs I've ever had. As Lifesteal Collecting Call Show Collection.
A singular strike.
Huge. Really needed that. Can only hit guys in the front. Yeah, it's veteran. This is rough. I can shoot him in the back, but we need to kill at least a few of these probably. Gosh, this run has been so brutal. Still hit him in the back.
Compassion is a rarity in the
If he gets
fevered
hit really
pitch
hard.
of battle.
Oh, I kind of forgot he could do that. I kind of forgot he could... I think we just run. Should I just run? Does he stay here? Like, does the Collector stay here? Like, I might just leave the mission. Like, our objective is to complete 100% of room battles, but like, I don't know where we're going. Like, we've got 4 more rooms left to explore. So that could be a potential of 4 more battles, and we just can't go that long. It also, like, doesn't help, like, the Collector's gimmick. I think if you flee, it disappears. I'm gonna try it.
This skirmish may be lost, but the battle may yet be won.
Oh, he's still there. I don't know what to do. If you just leave the dungeon, how much do you take with you? Like, how much your inventory comes with you if you just leave? I think we just leave. Like, I don't have enough materials to keep going on. And also, this team can't fight the Collector super well. Retain it all. Alright, then let's just leave. Fuck this. Throw out anything we don't need. Go to the
A
secret
fortune,
room.
waiting to be spent.
Do need more portraits. Where's the secret room? Oh man, this was rough. I guess it was a little bit... I mean, I thought we could handle it, but I think we just got, like, really absurdly unlucky. Like, that last one, if the Collector wouldn't have been here, we probably would have been able to actually complete this mission. Because we were in good enough shape, but, like, it's unlucky on multiple fronts, right? Because this team is awful for fighting the Collector. Because we don't have anything that can hit the back slots at all on Gillian. And you need to be able to hit the back. Now, we can on you with your pistol shot, so you could actually target the back line. But that means we are essentially 1 DPS down, and the only thing we could do is an Inspiring Cry for, like, stress relief. And then when it comes to Papan, he's not really a damage dealer, and even if he is, we could build up to using a Finale, which can hit any slot, but we have to be in a sustained battle for a while, which is tough. And although you can hit the back slot with things like Abyssal Artillery, like, you mostly just need to focus on healing, because those guys are hitting for, like, 14, so it's, like, the worst team we could possibly fight them. Collector is either free money or a run ender. Yeah, it's, like, I'm not even, like, super mad that I have to run from combat, because it's, like, the first time in a long time I'm running. But it almost feels like it's because of the mechanics of that fight rather than just, like, a tough enemy. Like, if he was tough, but he was in the front all the time and I could just whack him over and over again, it might be okay. I guess if you had the hook from... Oh gosh, what's it called? The assassin? I can't think of it right now. The bounty hunter. If you could pull him to the front, that could really help. I don't know if he has moves that move him backwards, but if you could pull him to the front, that could help. I don't know. Because I don't know what his move resistance was.
And now, the darkness holds dominion. Black as death.
Oh, I don't have any... I don't have another key.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
My stream resetting. Guess we go home. I have a lot of gold and stuff. We have a lot of gold and stuff. Like, at least we made out like bandits, I guess. Man, this was by far the hardest run I've ever done. That's not like a boss run though.
Wounds to be tended. Lessons to be learned.
We got a lot of stuff though. Only made 7,000 gold from that, actually. I say only. That's good. That is good. I'm not gonna be mad at that. So everyone gets stressed for this, right? And has a much higher chance of negative quirks. Mankind Hater, Lead Resist, replace Fear. It's not the best. But they all get lots of stress, right?
Trouble yourself not with the cost of this crusade. Its noble end affords you broad tolerance in your choice of means.
Stunned by the apparent value, being concealed amidst its 100, if a trek to its perch might not be in order. Hot Quest. Traker's Prize. What does that mean? Hot Quest? Did I unlock like a new thing I can go on? Oh, I did. Oh, it's I can't do it though. Champions only. Oh, well, that's alright. Kinda cool, though. I could get the Molted Featherwing Shrieker, plus 10 dodge, 33 disease resist, never, because your torch is never that low. 33% move resist, never, because your torch is... And you get extra stress because you're... Okay. Well, it'd be cool to do that, but we don't have any level 5 characters, so... Side. Cool, though. I don't even think, like, for a special boss, this item isn't that great, is it? The 10 dodge, I guess, is fine. If you really only care about it, it's like plus 10 dodge, plus 15 stress, which could be good. That's really what this is. That's pretty good. Well... God-fearing, right? Okay, time to pray. Pawn needs something. You're faithless. Right, you meditate. Ventress, whip yourself. And Dismas is actually kind of doing okay for stress, honestly. Considering how rough that was, it's not too bad at all. That was so hard, good lord. Out of all the runs that I've done, that was the one that I knew it was going to be hard because it was a long, like, veteran quest. But, like, so many things were surprising. I ran into stealth enemies. I saw so many more enemies use debuffs on us. We didn't really have the greatest team comp for dealing with stuff, and I was attacking the back a little bit too often early on. And then, yeah. And then we ended up fighting the Collector in a run that we might have been able to win. The following, it's a level 3 mission, and your level 3 heroes have level 2 armor. Yes, exactly. Oh, that reminds me, we can upgrade stuff finally now. I forgot about that. So, with the guild, we can get up to level 3. Oh, I can't? I need one more? I need one more crest? I'll trade for that crest, probably. What do we need to do here? Oh, we need crests for that, too, though. Shoot. Oh, let's get this. What am I trading for a crest? One portrait? Okay. No, we need portraits. That's the other item we need. Deeds? Okay. We can now get rank 3 stuff. We can get leveled up stuff for our characters. Go up to level 3 now. Wow, those are kind of expensive, even with the... Yikes. Okay, they're... Even with... We have almost all of the discounts, except for the last one, and it's still very, like, pretty expensive to get those skills. Yikes. Okay. Right, so I have time for maybe a short mission. One short mission. This is like the only short mission we have, or this one. Plus 10 damage, minus 4 dodge, damage stone. Or we could get the Gambler's Charm uncommon, max HP, less death blow. let's do this one. I don't really care about the damage charm. We just got out of the wheel, right out of the Warrens. Yeah, but I do want to get all of my lower guys up one level. Maybe we do this now. Get this out of the way. Derville, Dudley, Red Slaps, Alonso. I can't. Now I have no healer. Can't do that. Shoot. I didn't really think about this. How am I ever going to get these guys leveled up if I don't have any healing? Am I ever going to level them up? All my healers are in level 3 now. Need to hire more people. I need to hire somebody. We got a leper. Please don't have like the thing in the world. Minus speed, stress in Cove. Okay, it's not terrible. You're hired.
This man understands that adversity and existence are one and the same.
I think we pick up this girl. Even if we have to let her go at some point. Like, what am I gonna do? I don't have any healers for some of my guys I don't want to level up.
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
Alright, Derville. Dudley, a little bit stressed out, but you're in. Laps. And you need a new name. What about Bell? Kind of in the same vein as what your old name was. Good enough. Level 2 stuff, level 2 stuff, level 2 stuff. Things first, into the guild. Oh, I didn't even know about that hero result. You guys haven't even completed a quest yet. That's not a thing you can do either. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do this one. You're not even level 1 yet. I want to make sure I can get through this before I have to go, so speedrun this. You are getting... sword. Life crystal. Need to change out what abilities you yeah, because you're not dancing right now, so... the Rampart still is stunned, though. And it moves you forward. That's fine. Give you definitely the stress book. Newer stress book. Even more HP, put you at 50 HP, and you won't die. And I have a thing with Man-at-Arms dying, 7-6 solve that problem, I suppose. You've got your standard stuff. Yeah, you've got good stuff. You're set. Scroll and what the heck is this? This just to keep you alive in case you're bled. Downside to that. Speed. We give you the speed stone. Okay, we're good. Apprentice mission in the Warrens. That's it? Yeah. It's 2 bandages, 2 keys, medicinal herbs. And I think that's enough. Alright, let's embark. Let's do this.
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
So on the map, walking forward and hopefully something. Part of the rooms discovered. We just need to discover 90% of rooms. There are a lot of rooms here. Scene. Should have lit that first. Nice. Scouting. Yeah, I'm assuming yeah. Another scouting. Ow. Wow. There, for a short dungeon, this had a lot of combat encounters. Because we've got all these scouting chances. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a short dungeon. We basically skip all of them too. Wanted to. We'll do a few. I'm like super hyper aware of them. Gonna rush things, but finally get my hands on authentic Eldritch sample. Give it to me. All the bones are mine. Heirlooms. We got 2 deeds. I needed those deeds, probably. Should I try burning these? It can get rid of a bad thing. You have some bad ones, right? No, you don't. Minus 15% damage on first round, but I would have to... like... That's not terrible. Enlightened is fine. It's definitely not going to be you. Just got you. Night Blindness. Just touch it and see what happens. We might maybe get a good trait out of it. I guess you could touch it. Let's have Belle touch it. See what happens. Let's hit all these curios. Let's go backwards a little bit. We'll hit these 2 curios, these, and then maybe this battle room, and then we'll see how we're doing.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
It's alright, so good. And we kinda got lucky with the scouting. It actually really helped. More bones? I want more bones. Give them to me. Gosh. Bloodthirsty. Should have known better. Fascinated with injury, wounds, and torture. Wow. Beadstone. We're running into battle here. Let's go. Good shape to do this. Room of 4 enemies. Pretty tough. Right off the rip. Pull this guy and mark it. Could go for the stun right away, too. Damage. Ivan 4, pretty standard for Abomination. Munch. This is the stun, right? The only one who hasn't taken his turn. Nice 25% stun resistance. We can maybe get that. Well, I tried to stun him. You can only hit 3 to 5, so I can't get a kill with this, but probably Retribution's actually better. But they're both in kill range for Abomination. Mark target on this one. And hopefully I can get a double kill here.
Masterfully executed.
Oh no. Which is really good. Right, she's just being tormented.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Resisted. Perfect.
Confidence
Bounty
surges
time.
as the
That's why
enemy
we marked
crumbles.
that guy. That's exactly why I marked that guy. It was to mess him up.
Decimated. As victories mount, so too will resistance.
I am switching out her Speedstone for the Book of Sanity. She's kind of struggling with stress right now. I feel like there should be more stress. Okay, we probably need to do this room up here actually to finish the right? It's like 2 more battles. We're up for that. Let's go back through. There's treasure in there. We'll decide if it, depending upon how healthy we are. Battle here. Oh gosh, it reset. Well, we have 2 more battles leading up here too. We don't have a choice. It reset. Nice round. These only have 8 HP. We get a kill basically, or have a chance for a kill if we get.
Begone, fiend!
It's eliminated. Oh man. nothing I can do though. Oh, I don't think I finished saying what I was saying before. I think I cut myself off. But I do feel that, you know, stress being such a big part of this game, and I brought this up yesterday with the Houndmaster that has that skill that does like AoE heal, but for very little. I bring this guy to the front so we can whack him. But there's just not enough. I don't feel that there's enough stress healing in this game in general.
A momentary abatement.
The Jester has quite a bit, and there are skills individually like Absolution that can kind of heal yourself. There's not a ton of stuff that a ton of abilities. A double dodge. Man, that's really unlucky. There's not a lot of abilities characters have though to deal with it, and it's a little frustrating because I feel, you know, it's kind of cool that Vestal has the Divine Comfort, and it's not that much. It's, you know, it's only a heal of 1 to 3. There's really not the equivalent to that with stress, of like everybody loses stress. It could also be interesting to have a character that does like a buff on an ally where they reduce stress per turn or something like that. That could be interesting.
Press this
Okay,
advantage.
that one's gone.
Give them no quarter.
That one's gone. I missed him.
The
It doesn't
slow
matter.
death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Down here, hit this, and then we at least get a treasure. This one isn't a treasure. We don't have that many torches left. I only brought 8. We're good on HP. Battle, engage. Surprise round set. Potential kill. Get it. That's rough. I don't want to stress out our mental anymore. I did it for the damage, and I actually rolled for 0 damage. Did it have protection? Oh, it has protect. They have shields, so they have protection of 25%. I was like, how did it even hit for 0?
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Could be cool if when you dodge an attack that would stress you out, it reduced your stress. Sort of like they already do with the crit system, where when you get a crit, you have reduce your stress. I think it could be kind of cool. Dodge a stress mechanic, you get de-stressed. I don't know. It's a bad idea.
A death by inches.
Another one falls. formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Okay, let's get rid of the medicinal herbs. Some portraits. Let's get rid of the citrine. We'll bring on some. We really haven't needed the anti-venom again. 5 anti-venom. It's a lot though. I'm not gonna ditch that many. Maybe 1 journal page. It's 3 of 6. Duplicates 4 of 6. If 6, I don't know. Maybe it's better to just bring them, get rid of them. Out of the pool. Not ready to. Our last torch yet. We could use one of them.
In Radiance, may we
ditch the
find
last.
victory.
Last one. A little bit extra jade. Okay. Last combat encounter, going in with 88 lantern. Let's go. Gonna pull this guy to the front. Got a crit. Andy's marked. Here it goes. Vigorous.
Adversity can foster
My
hope.
soul is a
and
flame.
resilience.
Nothing can extinguish it. All right, girl.
The will to fight falters.
Stress is now 41 of 200. Wait, it went back down? Wow, I didn't know that's how that worked. Her speed is higher. Her speed went up. Can you believe it? Holy crap. She's good. Uh, 40% blight resist. So, feel sorry for you guys. Just gonna have to. You want to vomit on us? I'll vomit all over you. And that's my favorite way of killing you guys in this game. Let you know. Ow! That hurt! Ouch! Why would you do that? You could have really hurt someone like me doing that. Jeez, maybe I should have gone for the stun there. It's okay. Retribution's really good, because if anyone targets it, they just take more damage. You can't stop her. What does that do? Minus 20 dodge? Minus 20 dodge, minus 10% max HP. That's kind of annoying. This is positions 2-3, so we're still good on there. So we're gonna mark this guy and prepare for a kill next round. Target marked. One way to solve that problem. Stun. Got it. Time to collect that bounty. Why we mark the target, guys. That's why you mark the target. Did you see that damage? Can your pounce hit things in the back? Nothing can hit position 4. Alright.
A powerful blow. Slowly, gently. This is how a life
We don't
is
even have to
taken.
Ah, so close. So close to a death blow there. Clean.
Success so clearly in view. Or
can
is
take the
it
portrait.
merely a trick of the light?
We'll ditch our bandages for some emeralds. Ditch our shovels, which we don't need anymore, for some beads. New exploring. It's to key in.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Imagine if the enemies also had at death's. Oh gosh. If they, you know, it's one of those things where you could stack on too many mechanics with on a person, and it could get like to be overkill, right? If the corpse system wasn't in the game, I could almost see there being a death's door like mechanic, or maybe like specific enemies would have it, but basic enemies wouldn't. Like skeletons. Skeletons could be cool to have at death's door, right? Like you killed them, but they don't actually die. That could be kind of cool, like a gimmick. Some do in Darkest Dungeon 2. Yeah, it doesn't even sound that crazy to me. You know, it doesn't even sound that crazy. I'm gonna get rid of Jade for some more portraits, I think. Does anyone have an open slot on them? No. Okay, we get rid of anti-venom for busts. Oh boy, I'm glad you think that's cool. Well, it sounds like a cool mechanic for certain enemies like skeletons to have. Maybe not on the easy difficulties, but on like the harder difficulties, I can kind of see that. But once again, I think if you're going to add some stuff like that, it could also be a good idea to remove some things like the corpse system. Because the game already, to some degree, feels kind of bloated. Natural Eye, ranged attacks. The Black Plague? What? How did I get the Black Plague? Accuracy. Ooh, natural swing. Meditator. Mediator. No, it's Meditator. Improve stress reduction while meditating and while camping. I've never had that before. Okay, so she has diarrhea. She needs to go to the sanitarium.
All the decadent horrors I have seen pale in comparison to that final, crowning thing.
And you have the Black Plague. You really need to go.
Nor could I look away.
You know, Belle did really good. She proved herself that she's not going to be in a run for a while, though. Wait, what? Oh, you have to do one at a time. But yeah, so she'll have to do this, and then the next time we have to send her to meditate after our next run. So she's gone for at least 2 runs. Unfortunately. That was good. I know it was just a short run and it was an easy run. Oh my gosh, it didn't happen. Guys, it didn't happen. Look at Red Slack's Resolve XP. 13 of 14? You can't even get any closer than that. You can't even get, it's 1 point. He's 1 point away. He still didn't get leveled up. Derville did. Derville did. I can't believe that. Are you kidding me? Are you actually the kidding? Why? Well, I guess Veral. Kind of cool looking. I like the red and the gold. It's kind of cool. So I guess we could throw in do we have any new guys? I still didn't do the DLC to get some stuff. Hey, an antiquarian. God-fearing, that one's good. That one's a really good bad perk. I'm looking at the bad quirks first, because it's like if I decide if they're even worth taking sometimes. Bears the crushing guilt. Deeds real and imagined. Guilty conscience. Doesn't sound too bad. On guard, +4 speed first round, +5. And good against Unholy. Do we hire her? Should we? Should we hire this random girl to join our ranks? Oh, I don't have an antiquarian. And I actually know what more of this stuff does now, and we can unlock skills. Because when I first started playing the game, I just looked at the skills they had. I wasn't looking at what unlocked because I didn't have any money. Now I have money, so I could actually take a look at what you could do.
She searches where others will not go, and sees what
I got
others
an
will
achievement
not
for
see.
having one of every type of hero in my roster at the same time. I bet nobody else has that achievement at all. There's no way. Warren's got closer to level 3. It is currently basically 5 o'clock, so yeah, I won't go on another mission. But yeah, it's really impressive to me. Oh, there's 4 missions in the ruins? Good lord. What was that? That's an extra long. Jeez. Oh my gosh, 30% stun skill chance on a cultist? Oh. And Stun Master. It is pretty impressive, because I have said this before, but it's been a while. But it is really cool how overall balanced the characters are in this game, like the classes of characters. It's pretty cool. And I do feel that there's small little things, but they're so minor I can't even imagine like the devs putting in time. There's only 2 or 3 skills in the game that we've seen that just feel completely like out of whack. The one that obviously I brought up before that seems just really weird, because I feel like this could fill a niche that no other skills have in the game so far, is like an AoE stress clear, even if it's not a big one. 2 stress reduction on everybody is kind of cool. I'd say 4 would probably be like insane in most instances, but the fact that this is like a percentage chance to work is super weird. So that's the only one I can think of off the top of my head. There's been a few others where I'm like, wow, is that the worst skill in the game? But there's only a few that are in contention for that. For the most part, all the characters are really good, and they don't really follow the standard norms of, like RPGs, and it makes them so much more unique. Like, obviously, the Jester is sort of a bard, troubadour kind of character, right? It's probably the most out of all of the characters that feels like its D&D counterpart, I'd say, probably. I guess you could kind of argue Crusader with Paladin. It actually has, smites, stuns, so it kind of has that feeling as well. And to some degree, the Vestal has cleric use. It's actually not even kind of. It's pretty cleric coded in general. But even then, the way that they perform could be really different, right? You can go with a Jester, and technically you could be doing the stabs and bleeds on enemies, and then going for Finale, so build them more like a DPS. You can do Seer thing, using like Holy Lance and shifting between units, stabbing them. So it's pretty interesting, and I will say, it's got to be really hard to create all these different classes in the game, kind of have things that you're alluding them to, right? Especially from other big RPGs and stuff, such as D&D. And make it feel unique in its own game and balanced. And I think that's got to be really, really tricky. So the fact that there's only a few skills I can look at, I can point it to, and say, that seems a little bit underbaked, or that could have used some more thought. Out of like the entire roster of characters and abilities is kind of nuts, and it shows just how dedicated these devs probably were to the game and to taking feedback from players when it was like in beta. So I don't know. I don't know what more to add to that, I should say. Sometimes say that as like a filler, I've noticed. Somebody brought that up in chat, but I don't have anything more to say on that right now. It's just kind of impressive. Because so many RPGs, it's usually there's just balance issues all over the place, and this one doesn't really have it. And because of that, it makes trying out different abilities on characters and trying out different combinations of characters really fun. It does suck that there's not a few more healers, I'd say. Because really, with every team that I've played with so far and had success with, I've had to have a Vestal or I've had to have an occultist. And that's why we have so many of them, right? So we have Brett, we have Duval, and now we have Bell. And then for occultists, we have Jack, Ventress, and for another one too. And so you have to have characters that can heal. I'd say that's maybe one of the other weaknesses, is there's not skills you could easily trade out for healing. You kind of do with the Crusader, because you can get this battle heal 2 to 3. But it's not really enough to the point where I'd be like, oh yeah, you could go in without a cultist or a Vestal. Like, I don't know about that. That seems a little bit of a stretch to me. So I'd say and it's not like a balance. That at that point isn't a balance thing, right? That's more of a game design kind of philosophy thing. But it would be more interesting to be more comfortable running without one of those two. But so far, I just do not. So far, I do not feel confident running without somebody who are ways around it. Once again, technically, if you brought the battle heal and it was like, I don't know what it is, upgraded, that might determine part of it. Battle heal. Okay, I can't even get it until it's leveled up. Somebody has it already, don't they? Maybe Gillian? Maybe Curry? Gillian? It heals 3. It can heal 3 to 3, so it heals 3. So, you know, if you had one of these skills on every hero, technically, maybe you could sustain without it, right? So you have this on you, and then the Abomination has the self-heal for 3, stress -7. Got the dog one, which is self-heal for 5 HP. But then, all of a sudden, you're like, oh, I need to heal myself. I'm going to give up my turn to smite. I'm going to give up the turn that I could stunning blow. I'm going to give up the turn that I could holy lance to heal myself. Right? So, I suppose it is possible, and if the whole team was DPS focused, it's more okay if one of your characters skips their turn to patch themselves up because everybody's more damage focused. At the same time, though, it kind of makes sense to have one person just heal, and then you have somebody consistently in the front that's ready to just blow the enemy's head off every single turn, or to stun them, or whatever, and they've got everything in their kit to allow them to be as successful as possible at specializing, right? So, I don't know. Kind of a weird little critique there here at the end of this episode. And it doesn't even really matter, because the game is so fun that it just doesn't matter. Yeah, anyways, that is all for today. I am glad I didn't crash any more than I did, but I think I need to call Comcast. I think I do. But sometimes it's Twitch, but when it's me and my net goes down, like, I think I need to call them or something. What's going on? Because this happened a couple summers ago, too. So, pretty annoying. But it was another good day. I did have to run from combat, but we didn't lose anybody. Right? I'm still playing safe and smart, making overall good decisions. We got really unlucky. That was really hard. Went through that. I forgot that this wagon was even here. Or dodge once. Whoa. 7,000. 7,000, but that's pretty good. I forgot that this wagon was even a thing. Oh, shake my head. I just got here. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I have to go a little bit early today. So I don't have time to, like, do another run. That does suck. I did crash today, though, for like 10 minutes. It was awful. And man, these are so expensive. Even now, I'm kind of mid-game, right? I'm kind of mid-game, and I still can't see myself these things. Brutal. We had a pretty successful day, though. Well, kind of. We had a non-unsuccessful day. We didn't die, but I went into a long mission in the Warrens, and it was rough, but we came out with... How much gold did we come out with? Did we? Did we? Did we, though? Yeah, maybe that's a did we. Okay, but the only characters we don't have leveled up right now are Red Slacks, Dudley, Valance, and then I just hired Belle, who went on her first quest and got to. We got 2 other characters, so we're almost... And one of our characters that was part of that, Derval, did hit Resolve level 3. So, I don't know. The fact that we had to run from such a hard mission, and we still came out with a lot of gold. Oh, and I upgraded the guild. So we upgraded the guild, so now I can upgrade abilities to rank 3. I think we can actually do this now, can't we? Not quite. We have enough deeds, I need more crests. So once we get enough crests, I'll be able to upgrade our weapons. Or armor. Maybe armor's better, I'm not sure. Probably weapons so we can get kill easier. So, yeah, I don't know. We're still pushing through. Once again, a little bit of a shorter day, but yeah. I won't be on Friday, but I will be on tomorrow. So, you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm wild. And I'll catch you in the next one.